As many of you know, I filed to run for Congress in Nevada's 1st District this past March. Running for Congress is an important decision, and after many conversations with my family and my closest of friends, and after much introspective reflection and prayer, I decided to challenge the incumbent and enter the race for District 1 as a non-partisan independent candidate. Since then, our campaign volunteers and I have traveled extensively throughout the district. We have participated in town halls, spoken with community stakeholders, canvassed entire precincts, and visited schools, churches, libraries, and many other centers of community gathering. We have read countless emails, letters, and IMs, and sat down with residents of District 1 who come from various walks of life and a diversity of different backgrounds. There is one thing that has struck me in almost every nook and cranny I have visited, every letter that I have read, and every conversation that I have had. And that is just how desperate we all are for a new way of doing politics. Our nation and our world are changing in dramatic ways. These changes will have profound social, cultural, political, and economic impacts on us all. Nowhere will these effects be more present than in the lives of middle-class and working Americans. I've heard your stories. I've heard your concerns. I understand your worries, the staggering cost of healthcare, the inability to pay for your son or daughter's college tuition, our inept immigration system, schools ranked amongst the lowest in the nation, our continued dependence on fossil fuel, violence and poverty, instability in large parts of the world, and the effect it has on our own senses of safety, corruption within our political parties, and the undue influence of money in American politics. Still, what concerns me the most is not the enormity of our problems, it's the littleness of our politics. America has faced huge challenges before, and time after time we have proven that when we are bold and when we are determined as a nation to achieve a goal, we will make it happen. The same boldness and determination won us our independence. It brought us out of the Great Depression. It gave us the strength to defeat totalitarianism. It's the reason why we were able to put a man on the moon, eradicate diseases, and bring more and more Americans into full participation in our country's democracy. This is who we are as a nation. Today, we are living at a consequential moment in American history. Our politics have become bitter and hyper-partisan. Super PAC and special interest money has eroded the power of average people like you and I, and the corruption within the two major political parties themselves is intolerable. We have choices to make. I chose to blaze a new path and run for Congress as an independent because of the freedom it gave me from political party bosses and special interests who are in the business of buying politicians. I chose to run as an independent because I believe the only real way of being an honest and prudent representative of your constituents is by staying away from the partisan nature and, as we have seen in recent days, corrupting influences of establishment party politics. I chose to run as an independent because I want to build bridges and not walls. Still, change will not come by itself. It can only come from you. To echo the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi, we must be the change. We must be willing to work in order to bring change. I have always believed in the latent power of the individual citizen, and that when unleashed, engaged citizens working together can achieve astonishing results. So even in the mire of our current national state of affairs, even in the midst of a time when many of us are losing faith in our political parties, even when faced with so many issues of great magnitude, I am yet optimistic about our future because I believe in you. And when elected to Congress, I will do all that I can to empower you, the hard-working American, and your family. Join us and let's make history together in November. My name is Reuben D'Silva and I'm running for Congress in Nevada's 1st District. Together we can. Juntos podemos.